Electric cars are no longer coming equipped with AM radios, leaving some drivers vulnerable to missing emergency alerts. Katie Beck reports.
You see it in the movies and in video games.
This is an emergency broadcast transmission.
We are interrupting our normal broadcast to bring you this important bulletin.
If you are hearing this broadcast, seek shelter immediately.
Emergency warnings mainly transmitting on AM radio stations. The alert saving countless lives in real life, too.
This is a Clear Channel emergency response team.
This is your signal. This is your distress signal out there. We'll continue to try to help you find your loved ones.
You are going into an area that you know exactly what is happening.
Telling people what they need to know and do during emergencies. Road signs like this one directing people where to tune in during a disaster.
That's the story right now as the Coast Guard comes in.
Like KSCO, an AM radio station in Santa Cruz, California, which has been around since 1947.
Get up and go, it's today you know on KSCO Radio.
And reaches millions across Central California.
The radio station has always been here first to serve the community, and it's a community that needs a lot of service in times of storms and earthquakes and floods and power outages and any other kind of unusual local disaster that you can think about.
Now those alerts are getting harder for people to actually hear. Why? Because electric vehicles are becoming more popular around the country. Sales were up 65% last year, and the car companies that make them are ditching AM radios in their new models. Automakers say it's because the motors on electric cars interfere with AM frequencies. The automakers say the alerts should keep up with the changing tech, saying people should use phones instead of radios in emergencies. But officials say that presents a clear challenge.
The fact of the matter is broadcast radio and television are free mediums to push emergency information to people.
While AM radio is on the decline, 47 million people still listen to it, according to Nielsen, including those who may not have the money to buy things like smartphones or satellite radio. And this has Josh Gottheimer of New Jersey and Senator Ed Markey of Massachusetts calling automakers out.
How are people supposed to get this information on their phone when they're driving through a climate-induced catastrophic storm?
What do you do when there's a power outage, or when there's an earthquake, or when there's a fire? The internet, 99 out of 100 times during a disaster, ain't there. It just doesn't work. But radio is there.
Lawmakers and radio hosts on the same wavelength about why AM radio is so important to so many across the U.S.